Now some of you are already going to be familiar with my Norman. I have a Norman Rapide. It's from between 1946 and 1949, and it's a long-term project of mine. I want to get it right. It's a Reynolds 531 frame, super lightweight. It's so light for an old frame, so light. And at the same time, they also did an Invader, which is this frame right here. This is a similar age, 1946 to 1949 Norman Invader. It's not quite as high a spec as the Rapide that I've got, but it's still got the 531 main tubes. It's, a fairly ornate lugs on there, not quite as ornate as the Rapide, but this one is a nice find. This one came from eBay from a seller called Crisper Whistle, who I'll link in the description, so you can go and check his out, because he often has a lot of very nice bikes. I get tempted quite a lot on there. So this one's coming from him, and I've got another build coming up soon, which is coming from him. But this has been up there for quite a while, and I thought I would just add it to my collection. It's going to be turned today into a fixed gear single speed with period parts. These old bikes would have, the bare bones as they came would have come as a fixed and free wheel. So that's what it's going back to. It's going to have the Williams cranks, it's going to have Dunlop special lightweight wheel set on it. Pedals, they haven't actually arrived yet, so I'm just going to put some temporary pedals on, but the pedals are going to be Phillips Quill pedals. It's going to have a nice book saddle on there, GB brakes, some GB stem, and I think they're more of a south of France style bars, but they're nice bars, you'll see. Now the badge on this one is unfortunately worn. I do have a replacement coming, and again, that hasn't turned up. I ordered it exactly the same time as the frame from another seller, but it hasn't turned up, so it's been a week without parts turning up. But it has got a new badge coming, so it will display the Norman Knight that is on there. But as you can see, the paint, it is battered, it is worn, it is exactly how I want it. I want this to be a patinaed build. There's no real big spots of rust on this frame. The top tube, let me just rotate you. The top tube, much like the Rapide, has spots where it's been sun bleached, where sweat has dripped down onto it, and it's got pits of rust, but that's what I want. It still has the original Invader, actually really well distinguished on that down tube with the Reynolds 531 decal. Actually really happy about that, because the Rapide is very faded indeed. And I've still got the original Norman. This isn't the best light to show it in, because it's quite harsh light and I'm in the shadow, so I'll probably show you later, but I'm going to start with coating this frame in some boiled linseed oil just to protect it. I don't want to do anything else but protect this original paintwork. about done. About to run out of battery, so I've got to be quick with this, but it's come together pretty well. And a couple of things I need to just tweak. The wheel set, that wheel just moved, didn't it? The wheel set is a 27 inch. Turns out this bike should actually have a 26 inch wheel set. There's very little clearance on the chainstays and for the brakes. I've had to put a Vyman on there from, I don't know, 70s, 80s. So that's got a short reach caliper on the front. It's just purely for safety because it's a fixed gear, and if I'm going to ride it around, if the chain was to break, then you've always got the brake. So yeah, it should be a 26 inch wheel set, which is disappointing. But hey ho, these mistakes happen in listings. I do have a 26 by 1.25 rims somewhere that I could build. But new chainring looks good. The paint came up really well with the oil. I just need to tension that saddle a little bit because it's sagging, and those grips were a pain in the ass to get on. They were so tight. I might change them though, and I need to change the brake lever. So if I get the 26 inch wheel set, I will put a GB brake back on for the period, and a GB lever. But yeah, it's a nice little fixed gear. So that's a very quick project, quick taster into the Norman. I've really got to do the Rapide. That'll be a nice bike. But yeah, let me know what you think. Whether I should build up, I'm pretty sure I am going to do it, but I'll build up the 26 inch wheel set if I can find the, the rims. They're probably a little beaten though, so don't know how it will look. But then I could put some cream tyres on if I go 1 3/8. Should be 1 1/4. Anyway, yeah, just a quick little project. The doohickey, the Dawes, should be out next week. I'm so close to finishing that. Bit of a change on that, so yeah, look forward to that. I'm going to leave it there, just a quick one. So catch you in the next video.